Hi, my name is Demetrius Brown, and I'd like to present to you Life's Plan. The purpose of this persuasive technology will aim to change users' behavior to complete their desired goal. It will help the user from start to finish increase the user's probability of reaching a desired goal. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this presentation, let's go over an overview of this of what will be covered today. System overview, then we'll talk about user needs analysis. Then I will give you examples of the user's task flow diagram. Also, I will give you two mock-ups of wireframe design of what the system will look like. And then I will go into a summary of my experience through this semester in this course and what I've learned through this project. First up, system overview. Let's talk about life's plan, big plan. The rationale behind this technology stemmed from noticing people talk about the reasons why they haven't and completed their goal and why it wasn't accomplished. Many times all of us heard, hey, I'm gonna put out, I mean, people tell you that, hey, I procrastinate a lot. Hey, I didn't accurately assess the risk. Or actually this semester I just had too many things on my plate. And number one is I just didn't have the money to do it. Life Plan mission is to change and persuade people's behavior to eliminate these excuses by using the following three features. First up, smaller steps. Most of the time, the user is overwhelmed from the beginning with the goal as a whole. So we want to help them break down this overarching goal into smaller achievable steps, and requiring them to enter in chunks of this information to the system in incremental times. Second, we want to have due dates and resources applied to each of these steps. Reason being that uh, the user needs to know what is required to complete each step and the time frame to do it in order for them to complete their goal in the time frame that they have set. Second is a two-part system. It's a support system. One is going to be from an anonymous community of users that have like experiences and that can provide this user with advice and links to resources and motivation to continue their goal. Second will be a social network platform where we will send out messages to their social network friends via Facebook, Twitter, and link and Instagram to get them to send the users encouraging messages and posts to get them to continue with their goal. Now, who can really benefit from this technology? Currently, from doing interviews with people, I found that my target audience will be young adults slash professionals in the age range of 20 to 35. Reason being, in this age range, people are gearing up for the second half of their life as far as making goals to make, I mean, goals as far as families, careers, and personal goals is like losing weight and things of that nature. Here are some things that can help engage the user with this technology. A smartphone so that they can probably use our app. Also, maybe if they don't have a smartphone, if they have a regular phone, unlimited texting. So that way they can receive our message about upcoming due dates and stuff like that to their mobile device. Regular access to the internet to keep the user engaged with our technology. Also, supportive network using Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter would be a great plus. Now let's go into task flows analysis and give you some visuals of some flow charts. First up, we're going to talk about starting a goal. Given this scenario of FSU senior and they want to go to grad school, so essentially they're going to use our app to plan applying for grad school. So you see here, you have the user what they sees and what they actually do. First, the user gets started. They enter their name, they enter their email address. Optional is their phone number, and then they enter in their goal. Then they enter in how bad they really want to complete this goal and the purpose of this goal. All this information is to help figure out what template the user should use for this particular goal. Also, it's advised that they do more further research in order to be better equipped to complete this goal. Now we have adding a life event. As we all know, life happens. So in a situation where something uneventful happened, something happened that was unplanned for, what the user can do is go in, click on, after doing system checks to make sure that the person is who they are, they can click on the timeline Gantt chart and click the life button. They can add the event that happened. Say for instance, I failed my class and it's gonna push out my applying date to grad school. And once that happens, the applications behind the scenes is going to recalculate their expected due dates and from the point that happened to the end of when the goal should be completed and push everything back if needed or reassess it so that this user can still apply on time based on their constraints. Now let's go into some wireframes of what the system will look like. First, I would like to show you the support system screen. If you look here, you have this to your right, above, and to the left, you have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. These are going to be pulled in posts from their friends on their social networks. In the center here, you see there is a image box where they're going to receive quotes, anonymous user advice, and motivational videos for them to actually engage in the system, and actually for times where they need motivation they can come here and get that. Next we're going to talk about the timeline screen. Basic layout as before, but in the center you see a Gantt chart and it has the tasks listed out here, the dates, and what is needed and what is constraint on previous tasks. Right here they can get a view of what is needed throughout the day to complete their task. You have two different views, a graph view and a table view. Also, once clicking on a task, you can get to the life event where they can change um, due dates and things of that nature. Now let's talk about what I've gained from this course. First, I gained from the designing this project is it's not about bells and whistles, it's more about the benefit to the user and ease of use. Also, there's a delicate balance between simplification and complication. The goals that the goal of the design should be more to sustain the user's motivation. And users are more likely to give you more information if you are able to attain that information through gamification. Because no one wants to sit there and be bored to enter in all this information about themselves. If you can make it more fun and engaging, a user is more likely to give you more information. Now let's talk about the course experience. First, I would like to point out that Canvas is a whole lot better than Blackboard, in my personal opinion. Also, that this course should be in the rotation for IT undergrads because it can help them with their usability and designs. Um, e- Effective design systems encourage users to interact with the system. Also, not overwhelming people on the team or clients by breaking instructions and presentation into smaller tasks to get them to actually engage in the application or the technology that you're using. Lastly, but before we go, I want to say thank you to the professor for introducing us to persuasive technology. It's been a great summer. I've learned a lot. This will help me with just in my daily tasks as my current position as far as creating tasks and things of that nature. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave a comment on Tumblr and I will get it. Thank you and have a nice rest of your summer. Hope to see you in the fall.